What does enlightenment look like to you? We tend to compare ourselves to others, expecting some lightning bolt to hit us. Hear or see Babaji or something big. I feel this happens rarely. Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, enlightenment. I mean, I guess I was lucky because I got hit by Babaji's lightning bolt, and it kind of woke me out of my Maya delusional slumber. I was totally lost in the sauce. I needed that jump start to my engine. Like, hey, sorry, Babaji. I was joking. I was too lost in materialism and identifications and all this stuff. So, enlightenment is isn't one size fits all. It's different for everybody. It doesn't really fit in a box. So enlightenment happens to different people on different levels. But being aware of the concept of enlightenment, you're pretty much 80% of the way home. Most people aren't even aware of enlightenment. It's like woo woo or mystical to most people, enlightenment, and a lot of people have hijacked the word enlightenment, or I'm woke, I'm awake, right? So it doesn't mean that at all. Yogananda's movie is called Awaken, right? So to Yogananda, awaken means a lot different than somebody in the Democrat Party or a liberal or whatever, right? So it depends how you define it, but the way you define it should be individualized and personalized for you. So enlightenment is a gradual process. It's not like a lightning bolt for some people. It takes it's kind of subtly happening in the background. By you just doing your yoga practice, you're already enlightened on the path. So I would just say, when I do my sadhana or I do my yoga practice, I don't really think about enlightenment or karma or any of these things. I just do it because it makes me feel good, and it's a byproduct. Some people will say, "Oh, you're glowing today, Vedguru Dev," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even think about it." I'm just going through my process, and if I glow today, or I'm enlightened today, or I'm always enlightened, that's good, but that's not the end all be all. I just keep going. For me, it's more about self-realization, God realization, samadhi, all these higher concepts. So I just clear out my middle track, my Susimna Nadi, and let the process happen how it happens. Are you feeling spiritually lost? Like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. So yeah, I wouldn't compare yourself to anybody else. Your personal enlightenment is individualized and personalized for you. So no need to compare yourself or get frustrated on the path. I want to be enlightened like Yogananda. Why am I not enlightened?
Yeah.
Why am I not glowing like Yogananda? That way you have expectations. Don't have no expectations. Do your sadhana because it makes you feel good, and don't compare yourself to others. I heard one time somebody said, comparison is the thief of joy, right?
Yeah.
So
I've heard that too.
you're stealing your joy by comparing yourself. You're diminishing your own inner joy, your own inner bliss by comparing yourself to other people. So don't compare yourself to anybody. Be how you would be. This remind me a story of my guru. He said, we were at an ashram and they had an elephant. He goes, "You see that elephant over there? You like the elephant? Yeah. I say, yeah, the elephant is beautiful. I love elephants. He goes, do you want to poop like that elephant? Well, what kind of thing is that to say? I don't want to poop like an elephant. I poop like a human. He's like, exactly. Now you're learning. Don't be like Yogananda in 1920. Be like Vedguru Dev in 2025. Don't poop like an elephant in 1920. Poop like an elephant in 2025. So don't compare yourself to any enlightened being or yogic master. They have good stories, but be the best person you could be in the present moment. So don't compare yourself to Yogananda or any of these other enlightened beings. You don't want to poop like them. You want to poop like yourself in
Yeah.
2025. So don't compare yourself. Don't have no expectations. Probably one of the best advice my guru gave me when we were going up the Himalayan mountains. I was like, Baba, what advice do you have? He said, no expectations. We don't have no expectations. What's going to happen will happen, and we'll enjoy it with a big smile on our face. We don't have no expectations. Because when you don't have no expectations, you can't be disappointed. So, look what happened. I didn't have any expectations, so I can't suffer about it. I can't be disappointed about it because I had no expectations. So, yeah, don't expect anything to happen, a lightning bolt or a magic pillar of light from the astral plane to beam you up to higher consciousness. Whatever happens, happens. If you see Babaji or see Yogananda or you see anybody, just enjoy it for what it is. The blissful thing that happens, sometimes it happens rarely, sometimes it happens often, but when you have no expectations, you can't be disappointed or you can't suffer because you have no dog in the fight. So, look at that. Interesting. So that's why I think I get these darshans because I don't really have any expectations. Fairies come to me or I go to Shambhala or whatever because I don't have no expectations. I don't have
Yeah.
any blockages or I don't have my book is a blank piece of paper. I don't have no expectations like I'm gonna go to Shambhala and Babaji's gonna be there and I'm gonna see Jesus and I don't have nothing, right? I just watch the movie from a distance as a detached witness and say, oh, look at that. Interesting. So I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I didn't have no expectations. So everything is brand new and fresh for me anytime I go anywhere. So
Yeah.
so these woo woo mystical things happen to me more often because I have no expectations, right? You know, I guess they give me an audience because this guy doesn't care. If I saw fairies in the Himalayan mountains, I said, look at that,
Look
lights
at
and wings
that.
floating around the Himalayan mountains. Okay, that's cool. Have a great day, fairy. Take it easy. I'm going back in my tent. I'm going to sleep. I'm not, not even gonna contemplate on it or think about it. It's just clouds passing in the sky. Oh, that was cool. That was interesting. Today I got an audience of a fairy. What do you know? So it might happen rarely. It might happen often. Whatever happens, no expectations. Let it happen the way it happens, and that would be the best practice, in my opinion. You feel like something inside you is quietly breaking down, like you've tried all the right things, meditation apps, self-help books, endless YouTube rabbit holes, but nothing matters. The emptiness just stays. The world keeps spinning faster. You are drained by the noise and pressure of it all. You are not broken. You are just disconnected from your soul. And that's exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system. This isn't another feel-good video that fades by tomorrow. This is a living spiritual practice, a step-by-step system to heal yourself within. So if you're exhausted from searching, I invite you to take the first step. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Yeah. Even if someone is fully committed to their satna practice, there is no guarantee that their kundalini will open, their chakras or enlightenment. But I don't know, even if you're sincere, nothing is guaranteed on a person's spiritual path. And I think people get disheartened that nothing is happening. And I think they wonder, is there a test for enlightenment? But I think you're right. Just no expectations. But people like, why isn't it this happening for me? Did I do something wrong? So
Yeah, that's kind of the wrong way to think about it. I would just do
yeah,
your sadhana because it makes you feel good, and if your kundalini rises, you know, who knows? It could be rising in the background subtly. Most of these
yeah,
things are subtly anyway. Like it's not like it happens one day. I like to think my kundalini is awake 24 hours a day subtly. It's
yeah.
like in the background, which is perfectly fine. I don't really think about it, or when I do my daily sadhana, my yogic practice, my asanas, my pranayama, my meditation. I don't think about kundalini or enlightenment or karma or any of these things. I just do it because it makes me feel
Yeah,
good,
you're
and
like you want a
if it
magic bullet.
it, it if it rises, then it rises. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. I'm not even thinking about it. So most of these things are a byproduct of the sadhana you do. So I wouldn't get frustrated with it. It just keep going, one foot in front of the other. I mean, this is a slow process that happens to all yogis and yoginis. The only difference, they just keep going.
Yeah.
So don't give up. I know it's frustrating. People want like microwave results and instant lightning path results, right? Just go on the internet and you'll see like 5 minutes to awaken your kundalini, or
Only 5
uh,
minutes?
you know, how I took the elevator to see Jesus in 5 minutes or whatever. They have a bunch of these clickbaity titles on the internet. So, yeah, just
Yeah.
trust the process, let the process happen. Don't get too attached to it. Just enjoy it. Don't frustrate yourself. Life is hard enough with a bunch of obstacles and frustration out there. Don't add more to your frustration mountain.
Yeah,
So
it's already big
let's
enough.
say I like Kriya yoga. It makes me feel good, and if my kundalini awakens or I get enlightened,
Yeah,
it's a good byproduct. Or I have magical CD powers. It's a
good
signpost, a
signpost.
breadcrumb that you're on the right path. So yeah, that's what I would just say. Don't get frustrated. I mean, we have enough frustrations in the world. Like
Yes.
the whole Maya delusional world is a ball of frustrations waiting for you as soon as you come out the door. It's like a horse kicking you in the face every day. Like, oh my God, so much frustration. Well, why doesn't this happen the way I want? So don't add more to your frustration mountain. Burn those frustrations. Don't add more.
Yeah. Paul has a good question for you. He wants to know, why do people fall off the path? And have you heard from our brother Brian? Have you heard from him? Maybe people are impatient, not getting results quickly enough. Hmm.
Yeah, so reason people fall off the path is because they get frustrated. They're not seeing microwave instant results, instant noodles right away. You put some hot water in and you're magically enlightened. So this is this the path to enlightenment is a long game. It's a slow, gradual process. So if you have expectations or you want to see instant results, it's going to be a frustrating path. So I would just remove all those blockages and those obstacles off your path, and you don't have no dog in the fight. You don't have no expectations, so it's less harder to fall off the path. But I agree with you. In this Maya delusional world, it's very hard and easy to fall off the path, right? Like there's so many distractions and so much conditioning and so much input from other people that it's very overwhelming. So a lot of people have fallen off the path because they're the sankalpa, their intention isn't super strong, right? You got to have a super strong shield and atmosphere, because if you go out into this Maya delusional world, there's all kinds of attachments, there's all kinds of frustration. It's overwhelming. I mean, I thank Babaji every day because I have some tools to help me overcome. Without tools, you're almost lost in the sauce. You almost don't have a chance. There's so many people stealing your attention, the slot machine of social media, the
Yeah.
the mainstream media bombarding your consciousness with narratives and psyops, and oh my god, it's out of this world. Even me, when I go out into the world, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a mantra. It's called the Kavacham Shield mantra. It basically puts up your shield and protects you from the Maya delusional world, like a protection shield mantra. Even me, when I come out into the world, I'm like, well, in Thailand, there's going to be a bunch of motorcycles driving the wrong way. There's going to be a bunch of things happening the way I don't want to. Let me put up my shield so I'm protected in the Maya delusional world. So if Bedguru Dev, a Himalayan yogi, got to do that, you know, if you don't have no tools in your toolbox, I mean, it'll definitely get under your skin, push your buttons, dance around. You know, that's everybody is stealing your attention, pulling your attention every which way. It's overwhelming. So, yeah, most people fall off the path because they get frustrated and they don't really have the tools to help them overcome and deal with it. You know, they don't know what it is to become a detached witness. They're attached to everything, and they get frustrated when things aren't happening the way they read about or heard, you know, and they compare themselves to other yogis. Why am I not enlightened like Yogananda? Yogananda spent his whole life practicing Kriya yoga, you know. He was a 24-hour day yogi. So it'd be unfair to your own sadhana, to your own spiritual practice, to compare yourself to lifelong enlightened beings. And you don't know what they did in previous incarnations. They've probably been doing this work thousands of incarnations. Who knows, you know? So
Yeah.
do yourself a favor. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't get frustrated on the path. Enjoy the process. You know, it should be a enjoyable, relaxing process, not a tension-filled stress process. You know, if you're suffering and you're questioning your sadhana, your yogic practice, you're putting roadblocks in your way. Life is hard enough with no roadblocks. So that's probably why most people fall off the path. You know, as far as our brother Brian, I haven't heard from him, but he's welcome at our school anytime. And yeah, sometimes people get everything they need and they got to walk their own path, you know. So hopefully, whatever Brian's doing, we gave him enough insight and enough tools to help him overcome what he's going through. And yeah, like you said, many people are impatient. They want a microwave. They want instant enlightenment, instant ramen noodles. Add some hot water, and you have noodles in 2 minutes. You know.
Yeah. It's not
So
the real
it,
thing.
it's a lifelong path. It's not a microwave path. You know. It's not something where you could turn on the light switch and be instantly enlightened. So yeah, some people get frustrated. They're not getting results quick enough, and yeah, that's why
Yeah.
they fall off the path. But we try to be a good example and a beacon of hope, and like we don't give up. You know, I try to be a lighthouse to ships lost at sea. Right, just because you fall off the path, it happens to all yogis or yoginis. You know, they get frustrated. Every day is not 100% good day, and but The only difference between them and other people, they dust themselves off and keep walking. Well, I wasn't too proud of yesterday, but it happens to the best of us. You know, I'm sure even enlightened beings like Yogananda, Lahiri Messiah, Yukteswar, they probably had some off days.
Yeah.
Or definitely Lahiri Messiah. He was a householder, so his significant other, his children, or whatever, they never understand. So it's always frustrating because you want everybody to see the grace of God and everybody to feel the grace of God, but
Yeah.
sometimes their divine timing is off. So yeah, I would just say just keep going, enjoy the process, and wake up with a big smile on your face. And even if it's full wheel day or plow pose day, you approach it wholeheartedly, right? You know, you love the plow pose the same way you love shavasana, the corpse pose.
Yeah, I love them all.
I love them all. My guru used to say, do the hardest asana that you hate like it's the best asana that you love, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loves shavasana. You lie on your back, spread your arms, spread your legs, and just relax deeply, you know? So love even the most pretzel asana pose as shavasana, you know? Love the asana you hate the most
Until you
as
love
you love it the most.
it.
Yeah. So you love it the most, right? So you
Yeah.
you you, you face it head on, no matter what this crazy Maya delusional world has, right? So no matter what asana you throw at me, I embrace it with a big smile on my face. So same way with any of these yogic practices, like I have no expectations, so I have no dog in the fight. I do it because it makes me feel good, and whether I get rewards or results, it really doesn't matter because I keep going no matter what. Never give
Yeah.
up. No yogi or yogini left behind. If you need some coaching, join our
Yeah.
Kriya Yoga Masterclass, right? We're here to help. I'll walk this path together with
Yeah.
you. You commit to me, I'll commit to you, right? Or if you want
Yes.
to do it yourself, join the free school, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If life feels like too much, like you're barely holding it together, you are not alone. I was there too, until I found Kriya Yoga and made it my daily reset and my spiritual anchor. If you're seeking that kind of lifeline, start with the free school at freekriyayogamasterclass.com or book a free call at kriyayogamasterclass.com. If this video resonates with you, drop a comment, click like, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kriya Yoga daily videos. And click this video right here.